Good evening, everyone, or good morning if you're in another time zone, or good day, good time zone in general. How's everyone doing? I have arrived. Welcome in, Nameless. Espero que estés teniendo una buena tarde. Hope you're having a nice Saturday evening. Llegando a casa y con un anuncio por medio, no te preocupes, Night, que ahora empezamos. Aún tienes un poco de tiempo. Llega con calma y segura, que es lo más importante. Sweet Spirit Smokes tonight, exactly. Welcome in Imperial Woodland. I hope you've been having a nice last Saturday of the year evening. And welcome in, my friend. Today's a bit different, since we're not going to be playing anything. We're going to actually be talking with this, which is weird because I'm not used to talking on my own, to thinking on my own. I just go with the game's flow, basically. And I just interact with chat every now and then. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about 2023. This is something that I did the previous year, but the last year was like very messy. I only pulled out my Excel of everything I had done that year. I believe in you. You got this. Thank you, Nameless. Se aprecia el apoyo. But yeah, this year's is going to be a little bit more complex because I have something prepared. Let me see if it works. Aha! It works. Okay. So I have made a little tier list here, as you can see. I've made several tiers. I might not even use all of these, but you know, it's best to just have it. Give me a moment to pull out chat on my phone so I can read all of you properly. And we're going to be ranking all of them because it was way smaller in my head. In my head, I was like, this might be a little bit too much, you know. But madre mía. Also, have you got your olives ready for midnight? Yes. For tomorrow, I have my olives ready. People usually eat grapes. I don't really like grapes. But yeah, for those who follow me on Twitter, all of this is what I have watched or played or read across the year. No tienes chocolate para mañana. Oh no. Aún tienes tiempo de ir a comprar mañana por la mañana. Yo confío. But yeah, this is basically everything. There should be around 200 elements here. So I think we should just get on with it as soon as possible. Because there's going to be a bunch. Oh, por ahí están las rubas. There's Ruby over there. Well, you know, I think we should just get started. Pasa. Hey, Ghostly. Welcome in. Bienvenido. Confío que mis padres traerán, aunque voy a preguntarles. Pregunta por si acaso, sí. Alright, I think we should just get started. So, Valhalla is going to pick fiction. Easily pick fiction. I don't know. Hold up, let me just... Oh no, that's way bigger. Hold up. Portraits. I don't think I should do portraits. It's going to be quite big. Round image might be better. Or I think I'm going to stick with square images. A Kraken in. So Valhalla, I didn't really play Valhalla this year. What I did is last year there's a challenge where you play Valhalla each day of the it's in-game day according to the corresponding real-time calendar. And I finished Valhalla on New Year's, which is when the game ends. And yeah, it's a lovely game. If you guys have any interest in visual novels or in good stories, I highly recommend it. It's big fiction. Every time I read it, I find something new about myself and about the characters. So, you know, it's high. It's very high up there. La tengo apuntada. Es el día que la leas, Sebas y yo vamos a estar brillando de la emoción. Alright, I'm not going to speak as much on the other ones. I'm just going to speak a lot for the ones that I really like. So, otherwise, The Outsider, meh. The Outsider is it was a mod, a fan-made mod for The Outer Wilds as a little extra story, and it started okay, and then it ended very, very poorly. But it still had a good thing going on for it. Free Guy. Free Guy was Free Guy was okay. It was a fun romp movie that it wasn't like Pixels. It was like a very good parody of like internet and video game tropes to actually tell a narrative. So that's like, very good. Aliens 1. What, Alien? Alien. Great. Alien is great, obviously. I don't think I need you to tell. I don't think I need to tell you how much great Alien on its own is, as like a thing. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight. I've had like mixed doubts. I'm placing it in excellent, because I have like some minor gripes with it, especially with now that the community is all the way. Alien is peak fiction. Alien is peak fiction, but for me it's just like great. Like I want to classify this as like what has really stuck with me this year. Hace como que sabe de qué habla. I don't. For the record, I have no idea what I'm talking about. You shouldn't take my things to heart. These are just very dumb opinions that I'm doing to like look back on 2023. No, yo. Eliza. Eliza is excellent. For those who don't know, Eliza is another visual novel game in which you're like a proxy for an AI therapist, and it's actually very deep. I highly recommend Eliza if you have it. Oh, no, it's your list. I'm still going to heckle you. You Empirical Woodland. Yo hago como que hago que te entiendo. Alright. Star Wars 7 is okay. I don't really have like nothing to say. Star Wars 7 is okay. Alien, I think this is Alien 3? I believe that this is Alien 3. I have like my folder here. Hold up, I might have to go and see it if that's Alien 3. I believe it is, because Alien 2 has like the... Yeah, that is Alien 3. That is Alien 3 indeed. Alien 3, surprisingly better than Alien 4, as we all know. Debería hacer este, pero mi problema es que me olvido de qué juego he visto. Comprensible. When I started doing the writing down everything kind of stuff back in the day, I think I started doing it on 2019, and I only did like 10 entries. Then in 2020, I think I did 30 entries. In 2021, I did 50. In 2022, I got close to 200, and 2023 over 200. So I think it's more of something that you do, that if you really want to do it, eventually you're going to get into the hang of doing it. But that's obviously speaking from my experience, I would say. Let's see. Echoes of the Desert is an Outer Wilds fan album remix, however you want to call it, which has some of my favorite remixes of all of Outer Wilds music. And if you have played Outer Wilds and know the songs, you should really take a look at this. Hey yo, Mark, bienvenido. Aún no hemos hablado de Ruby, prepárate. We'll get there. I think this is Star Wars 3. Star Wars 3 is great. I'm sorry, it's so bad that it loops around to being funny to watch. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there. This is Kaguya-sama Season 3. Kaguya-sama Season 3, I mean, again, it's Kaguya-sama. Kaguya-sama is already a great story, so seeing it in an animated form only makes it better, otherwise. One Piece Dressrosa. I'm going to be honest, I don't really like One Piece Dressrosa. I don't know who in here knows One Piece or has seen One Piece, or maybe no one, but like, but Dressrosa is like this huge arc. The island itself, Dressrosa, it's inspired by Spain and Spanish pirates and all of that, which is very nice, very cool. But the whole One Piece, never heard of it. A Z manga le llegó mucho, yeah. But the whole arc is so poorly executed because half of it is only a tournament arc, and then the other half is the actual good stuff, right? So I think that this arc is the reason that why I stopped reading One Piece currently, but I want to get back into it at some point. Aún no me odio tanto. Valhalla Sapphic Pussy Rhapsody. Sapphic Pussy Rhapsody. That's the name. This is an official short story produced by the Valhalla writers, which they released early in the year, and it's a great read. If you have like an ebook or like something and you can grab it, it's for free on their website, and it's a great read if you're interested in the characters and the world of Valhalla, basically. This one. Well, I have the manga right here. Here it is. Cool Shock BT. Well, this is like Cool Shock BT Old. Cool Shock BT Old is great. I mean, it's a fan manga based on one of a property based by done by Hirohiko Araki, the creator of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's like one of his old stories before he jumped to fame with JoJo. And someone, another mangaka, basically wrote a short story, a one-shot for this character, but like instead of being a kid, he has been 8. And it's great. It pays tribute to the franchise. Well, not the franchise. It pays tribute to Hirohiko Araki in general. And if you are interested in Araki's writing or like JoJo in general, I would say give it a read. It's been a great read for me. Alien Resurrection. Tintin the Crab with the Golden Claws. It's great. I still need to read my whole Tintin collection again. I started early in the year, but I never finished. But yeah, Tintin is always like a good read. It's been like it was a childhood franchise for me. So reading it again, it's like a dream come true. This is a webcomic that I forgot the name, so I'm going to assume that it was me, but it has. I'm going to put it on. Okay, it has lesbians. So if I find the name, I will probably tell you the name. Hold up, give me a moment, because I think I have it. I have it right here. If I open my Excel, I will have it. Give me like a moment. It should be around here, because it was like early in the thing. Thora and Hyena. If you are interested in a little webcomic about lesbians, well, there you go. Thora and Hyena. I will write it in chat, just in case. Thora and Hyena. There we go. In case you're interested in that. Professor Layton and the Curious Village. It's excellent. It's like coming back to play one of my favorite franchises in the year. Well, in my childhood, with a new set of eyes. Very great. It's more of a puzzle game than a story game. It has like still its cool set pieces, but you can tell that it's still the first game in like a long chain of things that, in a long chain of games that they will eventually polish and lesbian, yes, and make better. And I am very excited to see where the new installment goes through. Star Wars 8. Star Wars 8 is great. I don't understand why people hate it, but it's actually pretty good. I'm not much of a Star Wars fan. I have only seen the movies, and I have enough with that. I don't really need anything else. But yeah, the Tintin movie. Peak fiction. It's peak. I have no idea what to say other than it's peak. It's actually great. If you want a great, it has like this specific style of animation, rotoscope. I think it's called rotoscope, which is animated by first filming the movements and then like drawing on top of them. It's great. If you are looking for a fun adventure thrill movie, this is for you. I cried when Dr. Haddock had that moment with Tintin almost at the end, and it's one of my favorite movies. Rotoscoping. Thank you. And it's one of my favorite games ever. One of my favorite movies ever. I cannot speak. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 9. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 9, it gets an honorable mention because I haven't read much of it. There's like 10 chapters out right now because it started like early in February. But I only read 4 chapters, so I have to get up to date with that manga. But I mean, it's the 9th part of JoJo, and for those who know me personally, I really like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's like one of my favorite stories of all time. And I'm not saying this like an ironically or anything. It's like true. I have like my manga collection is 90% JoJo, except for Dragon Ball, which is, you know, Dragon Ball is like the franchise that started me on manga and anime. Okay, nice. Iruma. So, welcome to the Demon School, Iruma-kun. Basically, it's another honorable mention. It's a good manga about a little kid who gets kidnapped by demons, and turns out that humans are like way shittier than demons. Demons are like way more kind in this world, but they still have like those tendencies to kill and fight humans. So it has like a nice slice of life vibe to it. It also has a lot of LGBTQ friendly characters. Like the main trio could easily pass as a polycule, basically. Dios, es el encanto de una amiga mía, no lo tengo que ver leer. Es muy bueno. I've been reading the manga, I've been actually buying the manga as they come out. But yeah, if you are interested in a light read, I totally recommend it. Bullet Train is excellent. For those who have seen the movie, it's a great action movie in a bullet train with the most weeb-ass like choreography fights I have ever seen in a real action movie. Like everything about the movie screams, yes, the director and the writer are all fucking weebs and they want to do anime basically. It's very well. No tengo punto también porque tiene demonios y nos ponen como malos. Todo lo que sea demonios siendo buena gente o al menos decente me gusta. Es una dicotomía interesante porque tienes de ambos tipos. But yeah, so this is like, I think this is episode 2 of season 3 of the Owl House. It was great, and it's great. Like, Owl House has always been a great story. Yeah, that's all I have to say for it basically. It's a shame that Disney cut most of the episodes that were planned for season 3. The Owl House, lo amo, it's great, es increíble, but like, it's a shame that Disney cut off so much from it and gave it like that very dumb. Yeah, Disney eats shit. It's shit, asshole. Fall off your horse, basically. S tier, I don't accept. No, esto es por el capítulo 2, luego llegamos al capítulo 3. No, don't worry. This is Cool Shock BT, which is the original one, so I'm placing it next to the other one. Well, I think it's more of an okay manga. You can tell that Araki was still like writing, getting hang of his writing style, basically. I have read one book and watched one TV series. That's more than enough, Blue Parrot. And also, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday evening. Pet is great. Pet is a short visual novel made by Bipsalt, which we all here in chat like. And if you are interested, I can share the link. Velos conche tu madre fascista. Yep. Yeah, Pet is great. Yeah, I should probably look for the thingy. Hold up. Itch.io. The IO. Oh god, I don't have the link on hand, so Itch.io. Pet. Like if I was logged in, I would probably like, get the thing. So give me like a moment. Alright. Oh yeah, it's on Steam actually, now that I think about it. So if you're like interested in that, you can just go and grab it on Steam. Alright. Okay, so it's on Steam. So if you're interested in that, get on Steam. I see you're a person of culture as well, Invasor. I'm researching for an essay on Greek terracotta and have decided that we need to stop studying Greek terracotta. There is too much, still not enough. There we go. Thank you, Prickle Woodland. There you go. If you are interested in like a short visual novel by a friend of mine, then yeah, 33% off right now. So it's a good buy in case you're wondering. All right, give me like a moment. The Kingsman, the first Kingsman movie, it's meh. Like it's okay, but it doesn't reach okay levels. You know what I mean? Wednesday. Wait, was Wednesday this year? I completely forgot Wednesday happened this year. I thought it was like something from December of 2022, but no, it happened on the early on the year, it seems, from what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I thought it was from 2022 as well. Aliens 2. Peak fiction. Peak fiction. It's peak. I don't have to say why, but it's peak. Iruma-kun Season 2. It's again, it gets honorable mention just by the sheer force of being like an anime and an adaptation of Iruma, the manga, basically. Professor Layton and the Pandora's Box. It's excellent. I'm actually going to rate it higher than Curious Village, even though people usually prefer Curious Village more than Pandora's Box. I think Pandora's Box did a good job of trying to establish a proper narrative instead of just being mishmashed puzzles that were like barely connected. Yeah, Wednesday was this year, but it feels like it wasn't. That's my point. Bocchi the Rock. Peak fiction. Bocchi the Rock is a light 12-episode anime, slice of life music anime, which has a banger soundtrack, great characters, no fan service, which is always appreciated, and it's just great. If you haven't watched Bocchi, you should do yourself the favors of watching Bocchi the Rock. Oh god, this thing. I have forgotten the name, but it's a great arc. I forgot the name of the arc, but it's the One Piece arc that precedes Dressrosa, and it's actually great. And coming from Fishman Island, it's actually set up like the stakes of the next 3 or so arcs perfectly well, and the characters all there make sense, and their motivations actually make me want to continue reading instead of Dressrosa, which is just fight for no reason other than there's a tournament. Bocchi the God. I still need to watch Bocchi. It's on the list after so many other things. Yeah. Maldito internet. Yes, maybe Bocchi. Bocchi is great. Professor Layton. Whoa! What happened? ¿Qué ha pasado? Okay, it looks fine. Professor Layton and the Lost Future. It's peak. Professor Layton and the Lost Future. It was a game that when I played as a child, as a young man, as a young fellow, a young Sarko, it basically kicked me in the feelings very hard, and replaying it this year, it seems like my thoughts weren't misplaced. It's actually as great as I remember it being, which is, it's always nice to go back to something that you really enjoyed as a kid, experiencing it again and finding out that yes, it's actually as good as you remembered it being. Alright, there's still a lot to go through, so I think we better try and speed things up. Poker Face is excellent. Poker Face is a series directed by I forgot the name. It's by the same director from Knives Out and Glass Onion, and it's a murder mystery series in which the main character has like the ability to basically tell when anyone is lying, but she doesn't know why they're lying. So that creates a nice dichotomy in which you try to solve like why is she getting the feeling that someone is lying to her, because sometimes they're lying for like no reason or like very stupid stuff, and then sometimes they're lying at her about like the greatest crime ever. So very interesting series. It only has like 10 episodes. It's only like one season, but they're making the second one as we speak. So get in there as soon as you can, because it's actually very good. It's a great little murder mystery series. Promare is a great movie. It still suffers from some of the more lenient Trigger and Gainax rating, but my heart, my young Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann fan heart, it loves this movie. It can't help but love the movie, basically. Star Wars, I think this is Star Wars 2? Big Fiction. Everything Everywhere All at Once, Big Fiction. I don't need to tell you why it's Big Fiction. You all know why it's Big Fiction. Ooh, Puss in Boots. So Puss in Boots is actually from 2022, but I watched it early in the year because I was like busy with exams back in January. But yeah, it's Big Fiction. You have already seen it. People talk about it, say all great things. No, I think I'm going to move it to excellent. It's a great movie. Don't get me wrong, but while I really like what it is, it didn't hit as hard as it got into Big Fiction because you can. So the way I classify Big Fiction is according to how hard it hits my personal tastes. So maybe something that is objectively bad may get into Big Fiction just because it gets to me, basically, right? Like that's the thing here. But if we are speaking objectively, yes, Puss in Boots is The Last Wish is Big Fiction. Man, I uploaded the images in like order, and for some reason they got completely discombobulated. Ooh, I think this is Prometheus. Prometheus is great. I don't know why people like to prank on Prometheus. The only correct way to classify fiction, exactly. But yeah, Prometheus is great. Actually, a very fun movie, and it has great stakes actually. So I don't know why people like to clown on it. Dragon Ball Superhero. Dragon Ball Superhero is probably one of my few superhero movies that I really like, and it's not just because it's actually tied to Dragon Ball, which again, yes, this is shit, but it's my shit, exactly. Give me like a moment, I will be right back. Hold up. Alright, sorry about that. But yes, I was saying, Dragon Ball Superhero is actually a very fun superhero movie based on the Dragon Ball universe. And it's like a completely CGI cel-shaded movie, which looks very, very funky and very good. The soundtrack is amazing as well. The thing that I really have my gripes with is the story, because Dragon Ball has been lately on a let's just give them more power-ups as an excuse to continue the story. That's a trend that I don't really like, and that's something that happens in this movie as well. But I have made peace with it, and it's a great movie to turn off the brain and just enjoy a lot of cool fight scenes, basically. And it looks amazing and it sounds amazing, so what more can you ask for, really? Whole Cake. Whole Cake gets an honorable mention because I haven't finished reading it yet. This is like the point where I stopped reading One Piece. But I started reading, I got to a great point, and then I stopped and never continued reading because I was a bit burnt out on One Piece. But next year I want to reread the arc and then continue from where I left off. So it gets an honorable mention from that. Rocky. Rocky is excellent. It's absolutely incredible. Like, holy shit. I didn't expect a story about a boxer being friends with another boxer, or like frenemies, you know, that kind of thing, hitting so close to home. I started like watching the movies right as my finals were coming up on May, so they really gave me like a push to keep like going at the end of my degree right there. So that was very fun to. That was like it was like the perfect time for them to arrive to my place, basically. Like, it was my perfect moment to watch them, is what I'm saying. Hold up, give me a moment. There we go. Alright, next thing. Rocky 3 it's great. It suffers from being Rocky 3. I'm keeping Rocky 3 here. Rocky 3 is great, don't get me wrong, but it's not as great as the 2 or another one which I will bring up now. The Thing is a great movie. I don't really have to tell you why. It's a very fun horror movie, and it still has aged like fine wine, so it's still there. Ooh, The Thing is a thing? Exactly. Man, do you ever see a movie and think, oh my god, the creators actually understand what they are doing? That feeling is the D&D movie. The D&D movie is absolutely hilarious. It has great characters, great story, great comedy, which is the most important thing in a D&D movie, because as we all know, D&D, at the end of the day, there can be all the storytelling that you want, but it's also a fun time with friends and doing very crazy and very stupid stuff in general. Hey, Vanican, welcome in. Ranking. Sí, estoy haciendo un ranking de todo 2023. Also, internet mantente estable. Apareciendo. Hey, Sebas, bienvenido. Yeah, D&D movie, very crazy, very stupid, very fun. That's what I have to do. D&D solo tiene que ser ese tío. Exacto. Ruby Chibi. Ruby TV is great. I mean, it's a fun side show that you can watch on YouTube when you are bored. It's just fun. It's just there's Mark. There he is, the Ruby Watcher. And just wait until we get to the Ruby volumes in general. Peak. Pyrrha is okay, everyone. Ruby TV, where the spoilers are hidden in plain sight. Yeah, exactly. Pyrrha is okay. Nothing bad happened. Alright, chat? Alright, good. Goodbye, Eri. Goodbye, Eri. It's excellent. I bought the physical copy once it got translated to Spanish. It's great. Fujimoto is one of my favorite contemporary writers of all time now, basically. Gritan spoilers. I don't know what you're talking about, so yes. Hay que hacer que Nameless se vea Ruby. So Gundam Witch. Gundam G-Witch. Gundam G-Witch gets an excellent from me. This is part 1, okay? So this is like, yeah, Gundam. Miorine, yeah. Se va lentamente. Part 1 is absolutely fantastic. Part 2 is a little bit more flawed, I would say, in general, but it's still great. I'm going to get into it later on. But it's actually very fun. A very fun series if you want to watch that. If you want to watch something. Tengo un Gundam y una Sureta que montar. Sí, es verdad que me pasaste foto. You bought a Gundam Gunpla, basically, at a convention. Yes, you have an Eri keychain. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Yes. This is where I start including weird stuff into my ranking, into my general thing, because Lupin III: The Castle of Cagliostro is a perfect movie. It's a video essay that you can watch on YouTube right now. And if you haven't seen The Castle of Cagliostro, please watch Castle of Cagliostro and then go watch the video. I'm going to actually link it on chat. Give me like a moment. Castle of Cagliostro is great. Sí, Cagliostro. you don't need to say anything else. But yeah. No, porque seguro que Crow se muere y no puedo ser aún más meme. Anyways, let's continue. Ajá, pero ¿por qué la cosa de Carpenter está abajo? Porque está bien. La cosa está bien. The thing is okay, it's great. But it didn't hit me, like, I was like, okay, it's a great movie, that's it. No entiendes. No lo digáis, que yo tampoco lo sé, No spoilers in chat, if you please. No spoilers in chat. I'm seeing you. I'm overseeing everything. So, you know. Oh god. Chat. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. What is going on? Lo digo por privado. So Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Now, let me explain. The film looks amazing. The film sounds great. It has a great cast. The problem is the story and how it feels like a rehash from the first movie for me. I have watched this movie 3 times on cinema, and the 3 times I always got out of the movie theater thinking, well, there's something there that works for me and something that doesn't really work for me. Estás hablando del server antes que entrar en el server. Chocazar. No, the good thing about Spider-Verse is that we got a lot of people writing their own Spider-Sonas on chat right here. And that's the good thing that Spider-Verse Across the Spider-Verse did for me. That's the one good thing that it did for me. Yeah, Nad, Sara, el niñito venenoso. All of that was great. Para mí Spider-Verse estaría en great. Sí, pero esta es mi tier list. No, a ver, en serio, en serio. Spider-Verse is great. It's a great movie. But for me, it's an okay story. I think that's the point here. Nat, Star, Andres, Pete, Pat, Varga, Bell, Alice, yeah. The list goes on. And I think I'm more thankful for Spider-Verse for doing that than for being the actual movie itself. Ooh, Dragon Ball. So this is like the original Dragon Ball. The original Dragon Ball run is great. I'm actually going to put it in honorable mention. Original Dragon Ball is a fun adventure manga, which then evolves into a battle manga, but that happens in C, so we don't need to worry about any of that. It's fun. I always come back to it at some point to reread it, and it's a great story in general. It's also like the story that got me started on my weeb path, so you can call me a fucking weeb because of Dragon Ball. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is a great video game, it's a fun visual novel. Que hayas puesto a Arisa si me ha hecho una gracia que no te imaginas. It's a great visual novel made by the Sonic team. It's great. I mean, we got a lot of fun moments from it, and we got Wonder being un puto furro como siempre. But yeah, we got a lot of good stuff came out from the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. A mí se queda un poco la historia, no tanto lo de que me es el problema, es más el resto. Sí, a mí también. No te gustan tanto Miles y bueno. Debatible. The Sara Arisa incident. Oh god, there's a lot of that lore right now going on at the moment. Give me a moment. Sí, como pareja, te he entendido, no te preocupes. 17. 17 is a great music video and a song made by, I think it's Ado. Give me like a moment, I'm going to search it. 17 Ado. I think it's Ado or the... Yeah, it's YOASOBI, sorry. It's YOASOBI. So if you're interested in this kind of music, it's great. I liked it so much that I included it in my yearly thing. But yeah, there it is if you want it. Sorry, tienes que escribir buenos heteros para que los compre. Comprensible. Knight está buscando el ban del server. Oh god. Please, Knight, don't ban yourself from the server. I need someone to get in eventually. Alright, let's see. Next thing up. Kirby's Dream Land is great. It's a great video game. It suffers from being a very old and very short video game, but it was the start of the Kirby franchise, so I can't really be too harsh on it. Rocky 5. Steel Ball Run. peak fiction. Steel Ball Run is peak fiction. And you cannot tell me otherwise. Escuchadme, no podéis batearme, tengo ganas como rey. Oh my god. Someone save Nat from Night. Please, I'm begging you. Dragon Ball Z is excellent. It's just excellent. It's an excellent battle manga. What came after C, not so much, but C, perfect. It stopped right when it needed. It was also a Game Boy game. It can't be doing long games on. Yeah, it can. You can be doing long games on those kinds of software back in the day. Symphogear Season 1. Peak. It's peak fiction. Que digas tú eso teniendo a Ame en el sótano. No. Saqué capítulo el otro día, no me jodas. No. Saqué capítulo el otro día. Mark lo leyó. Mark está en el chat y confirma que lo leyó. Okay, so... See, Mark is happy. Mark is happy because I published a chapter the other day and he liked it. And all of you should read my fanfic once you have seen Ruby and Symphogear on that order. There we go. No, I'm worthy. La M-word es Mark. No, but yeah, Symphogear is an anime that I watched like 4 years ago. I never expected to share this series with anyone, mainly because it has a lot of buts and ifs and a lot of not so good stuff. But this year has been like the year where I have opened up that, and a lot of people have... I have basically forced them to watch it, and I'm very sorry for that, but I'm also not sorry. And thank you for being there and talking with me about this dumb little show and the singing lesbians. One Piece Great. Hola Sebas, welcome in. No, One Piece Great es el arco de este señor. Esto va por arcos. Este es el arco de este señor, luego está el arco de Whole Cake y aquí está el arco de The Rosa. Hola, soy una víctima. Yeah, Knight, Mark, Vanigan, in chat are all like victims of me pushing Sebas as well, pushing Symphogear. Hay dos Sebas en chat ahora mismo, es muy gracioso. No, Outer Wilds, esto es un mod, esto es un mod. Esto es un mod, joder. Headbang al ritmo de las canciones de Chris Hibiki. Es un mod hecho por fans, esto no es el juego oficial. This is not the video game Outer Wilds, this is Outer Wilds The Outsider, a mod. Alright, with that out of the way. Vamos a poner a Stark en Twitter luego al directo, que yo digo... Me ha afectado el corazón, comprensible. La víctima fue Subasa con mi llega. Me cago en todo. Alright, let's continue. Creed. Creed is an excellent movie and an excellent continuation of the Rocky legacy. I'm going to... If you guys cancel me on Twitter, I'm going to cancel myself before you can do that. That's going to be my revenge against that. Alright, I'm going to save the Ruby season for later. Tark got offended by the sheer suggestion that he may think Outer Wilds is myth. No. Outer Wilds is peak fiction. Outer Wilds is peak fiction, and I will not hear any other word against that product, against that game, alright? Peak fiction. Sí, el orden de las temporadas. Es que están desordenadas. Like, the seasons, for some reason, are like discombobulated here, so give me like a moment. I'm going to do like Creed 2 and Creed 3 are both... they are all like... It's an excellent trilogy that follows the spirit of the Rocky movies, so I'm just putting them up there all together. Next up, Rocky Balboa. I know that people don't like Rocky Balboa, but it's peak fiction for me. It's actually my favorite of the Rocky movies. Outer Wilds is motion sickness inducing physics nonsense. Yes, but also it's one of my favorite stories of all time. Also, I have a physics degree, so I can bypass 90% of what you just said by saying, get good at physics, bro. Aprende física. Learn physics. Oh man, oh god. The Angry Birds movie is okay. That's it. I have classified the Angry Birds as on the same tier as Across the Spider-Verse. Okay, I'm putting the Spider-Verse on great. I'm sorry. Now I see that. Now I see the light. Okay, so this is like the Ruby trailers. The Ruby trailers are great. They are very they get you pumped to watch a show. If school couldn't make me learn physics, you have no chance. No, I have no chance because I don't understand physics either. That's the point. You go to school, you learn physics, you then understand that you have no idea about physics, and then you graduate. That was my experience, for me at least. Alright. Akiba Maid War. Akiba Maid War gets an excellent from me. It's a very fun Yakuza style of anime. It's only like 12 episodes long. But think basically Yakuza, but with mates killing each other. I'm not joking. It's actually one of my favorite TV dramas of all time, I would say. It's like if they took a Spanish telenovela and made it into an anime about mates killing each other. Yeah, like that's the whole premise. I don't really know how to put it. Watch episode 1 if you want to know more. All right. And this was an okay movie. That's a Spanish movie that I got made to watch by a friend. It's okay movie. All right. The end of The Owl House, Watching and Dreaming. Perfect ending. It was as perfect as they could make an ending with those kinds of restrictions, in my opinion. You know, with Disney being so bad. Ooh, we all cried. Yeah, we all cried back in when the episode released. It was over, but now Dana Terrace she's free from the mouse. All right. Wait. Okay. So Ruby Volume 1. It's okay. Let's be honest. Volume 1 doesn't really have a lot going on for it. The only thing it has going on for it is the fights and the establishment of characters, but that's basically it. Can we agree on that? Volume 1 is okay. I can hear everyone in chat typing furiously. El final de es top tier porque seguiré diciendo por la pelea de Hunter Balls. Ya. ¿Dónde caemos, gente? ¿Dónde caemos, gente? Peak Fiction. Peak. Where do we fall, people? No, but really, Volume 1 is okay. That's basically it. Oh, I'm going to get a lot of things for this. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's not trash because it actually has like a good story going on for it. I just didn't like how the way the story was told, and which is weird because it has a lot of things that I really like in a story. I just didn't vibe with it as much as other people did. Oh god, Empirical Woodland, you shouldn't have said that. There's like a lot of Ruby enjoyers here in chat. And I have a very long Twitter thread talking about Ruby, so you know, you are fighting an uphill battle here. Oh god. Alright. Ruby Volume 2. Meh. I will fight every one of them. You cannot win. You cannot win. There's dozens of us. Dozens! But yeah, we have a lot of fun having with all these kinds of stuff. Your guilty pleasure. I'm going to respect that, but your opinion is... Hey, we're here to have fun. We're not here to fight on opinions. You can all kill me for putting the Guardians of the Galaxy on me. Alright? Alright? Can we agree on that? Do we agree on that? Okay, but Ruby Volume 2... Ruby Volume 2 starts great. And then it's just world building. But done poorly. Like it's very slow. It's a very slow season. Like if you had Volume 1 and Volume 2 combined into one single season, they might be okay together. But Volume 2 is like what Volume 1 needed and vice versa, right? People are free to believe whatever nonsense they want. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're all joking here, obviously. Anyone can have wrong opinions, vibes. Tan que a mí tampoco me llegó mucho la de Guardianes de la Galaxia. Hacerle una captura de pantalla a esto, a Me y Guardianes de la Galaxia, y enviárselo a Sean, por favor, por Discord. Porque sé que a Sean le gustó mucho. But yeah. Crazy Diamonds Heartbreak. It's great. It's another story based on Araki's property. And it's actually based on two characters which I didn't think would actually interact, which are Whole Horse and Yosuke Higashikata. La palabra con Guardians of the Galaxy 3 es frustrante. I know, saludos a Sean. Sí, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is frustrating because it has the potential to be great, but it didn't click with me. Yeah, it had everything to be great, but it chose not to be. Basically, that's basically it. Dios, me encanta que estemos de acuerdo con esto, Fran. Es que madre mía. Es que salí del cine tan descolocado que me alegró mucho que viera que hubiera gente que pensó lo mismo. Madre mía. Ruby Volume 3. It's peak. Ruby Volume 3, it's peak fiction. It starts off not as well as you might think because it has a tournament arc, and we already know how tournament arcs are in general. Same neuron body. We take each other's hand. Yeah, exactly. Así estamos. We're all great here. Mentally speaking, we're all amazing. Ruby Volume 3 has a tournament arc, which is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was actually well made. It was actually used properly. It wasn't like the main focus of the thing. Dressrosa, you can hear me, Dressrosa. I see you there. Why the fuck did you have a tournament arc that was more than half of the whole story? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't work properly. It doesn't flow properly. You know who did this better? Ruby. Ruby did this better. One Piece. You should learn from Ruby, which is something I never thought I would say. Ruby Volume 3 did a better tournament arc than One Piece, Dressrosa. And I will die on that field. Yeah, the third volume was what made me... Fue lo que hizo que mi combo empezara su viaje de odio a Tinder. Señora, píseme. The first Into the Spider-Verse movie. It's great. I don't really need to say why. No, Thark. Yes, Thark, yes. You can hate Cinder, but you can also hate and simp Cinder. Exactly. Into the Spider-Verse is great. Mainly because it's just great. I mean, the style of animation, the story, it was quite simple, it still hits hard today. And I still feel that Across the Spider-Verse is a rehash of Into the Spider-Verse, just way more visually colorful and cut in half. Mira que no me gustan los torneos, pero el de Ruby está muy bien porque se usa por unir a todos. Exactly. Volume 3 Ruby's tournament arc is not done because, oh, it's a tournament arc, let's see how the characters fight. It's not about that. It's about putting the pieces together and then throwing the board across through the window, basically. Like flipping the board off and watching it all fall apart, basically. Yeah, it's not the main plot. It's the background setting. It's not the main plot. You hear me, One Piece? Okay, I'm going to stop with that. Rocky 2 is excellent. I don't really have to say much about it. Rocky 4 is great. It suffers from being a Cold War product of its time, but it's still a great movie nonetheless. Alright. The Castle of Cagliostro. Okay, so this is like the actual movie. Castle of Cagliostro is excellent. It may be peak fiction for me, now that I'm thinking about it. It may be peak fiction. I'm thinking between peak fiction and excellent. but it's like one of the best action movies of all time. Cagliostro. And it was actually done, directed, and animated by like Miyazaki, like the one from Ghibli. It was his directorial film. It was like the first film that he ever made. It's this one. So if you want to see a lot of early Ghibli style in a franchise that doesn't really vibe with that, it works surprisingly well, and I highly recommend watching it. No, que esta fue la primera película que hizo en toda su vida. La primera película que dirigió. Nadie te escucha que Cagliostro y se activa una neurona. Comprensible. O sea, buff. Iruma Season 3. Iruma Season 3 is great. I didn't really like Season 3 as much as Season 2. Mainly because of the pacing that the anime does. And I hope that the manga fixes that for me, because now I'm getting to that point in the manga. Uno de mis personajes favoritos de Grand Blue Fantasy se llama así, y en Symphogear tuviste que verme, era una pesada. Oh yes, Cagliostro in Symphogear is definitely a character. The Mario movie is okay. I don't think we all expected more from it. It's just an okay movie. Carrying on. The Broly movie from Dragon Ball Super. I mean, it's an excellent movie. I mean, I don't really need to do anything. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think excellent should be below honorable mentions. Now that I'm thinking about it properly. But oh well. Excellent. Very fun movie, very fun. I'm just going to put these dudes fighting and you're going to have the greatest time of your life. Yo quiero mi Cagliostro trans, Cagliostro Symphogear, pero si yo lo soy. Yo, la Cagliostro trans buena. Oh, the Symphogear manga. The Symphogear manga it's great. It's an alternate story of season 1 that they published right before season 1 came out, so people would get hooked on it. Hay manga, sí, solamente de la season 1. Y luego hicieron un manga spin-off de Shirabe cocinando. Pero básicamente es una historia alternativa, no es canon, es lo que quiero decir. It's like an alternative retelling of season 1. El de cocina, luego te paso el link. This world won't make me a bad person. What's the name? Hold up. Que esto mondo no me renderá cativo. This is from Zero Calcare. It gets an honorable mention from me. It's excellent. I'm going to actually switch them. Hold up. There we go. Oh god. What happened? Whoop. I keep screwing up. There we go. But yeah, this is a great animated series that you should watch. It's on Netflix. So if you have Netflix or anything, I highly recommend watching it at least once. Symphogear G. It's peak fiction. Symphogear G is my favorite Symphogear season of all time. It's peak fiction. I don't really have anything else to say. Nah, sigue siendo muy recomendable vérsela, Night. No te rayes por eso. Sí, la de cortando líneas por puntos está mejor, pero esta también es muy buena. Pero Calca es un gran descubrimiento. He's a great artist. But yeah, Symphogear G is Symphogear Season 1, but better, brighter, bigger, and just all the way better in general. Like, I don't really know how to say this. It's my favorite Symphogear season for a reason. And I know that there are people in chat who might not like Symphogear G as much, but it's my favorite out of all 5 seasons, basically. Okay, Symphogear GX. Symphogear X. Symphogear GX is so bad. Okay, give me like a moment. Holy shit, how do you fuck this up so much? My dude, this is like... I don't even know how I got over this when I watched it the first time around. I think I forgot most of what happened in this season afterwards. Cool TED Talk momento. Alright. Symphogear 1, Season 1, it's great. Symphogear Season 2 is peak. Symphogear 3 crashes into the ground. Hard. It's so bad. Holy shit! Bunnygan in chat can confirm this. He's still traumatized by Symphogear GX. The only good things that came out of Symphogear GX are Elf9, and that's basically it. That's the only good thing that came out of Symphogear GX. Ese señor de Verder en la hoguera. Cambien a los padres. Ese, you know, yeah, I know who. Oh yeah, Gary exists, I think. Gary existed. Yeah, because this is like the point where parental daddy issues becomes like a major theme of the series, which makes no fucking sense based on everything that came before. It just happens, and it keeps happening, and I don't like it, and this is the originator of that, so I hate it even more. Symphogear GX, you are literal trash. You have great scenes that are badly carried by poor music, and, well, not bad music, the music is still great, but the music keeps getting cut off, basically. And the story is like fucking bad. Oh god, don't make me talk about the story because it had so much potential, and it's... There's only one dad in Symphogear, and his name is Genjuro Kazanari. Exactly. You understand me, Bunnygan. No estás vendiéndome Symphogear, Zark. Ya me da igual. Ya me da igual. Yo ya he ganado con que haya gente viéndosela. No, pero en serio. These two seasons are great. Si te vas a ver Symphogear, mírate estas dos. Y luego ya veremos. La música se salva. Tenemos los Ignites y la de la bruja. Esforzándonos, thank you. It's like so good. So good. Oh wait, no, that's not... No. Yeah, it's so good. Alright. Symphogear Axe. Symphogear Axe is excellent. It's not as good as it tries to be, but it's also a big step up from Symphogear GX. It's like Axe My Beloved. It's like Little Framework's favorite season. It starts off really like slowly now, like when I remember like watching it, but you know, it ends very well. It's like probably my third favorite season of all Symphogear. Yeah, Spider-Man Fake Red. It's a great manga based on Spider-Man, so yeah, just read it. Outer Wilds Christmas Story is a great mod that I played on summer because I have no self-control. And it's a fun mod where you go through the Outer Wilds planets in a Christmas sense, and you know, doing your thing that I'm not going to spoil because there are people who haven't played Outer Wilds here, and you should really play Outer Wilds if you haven't. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Okay. Symphogear XB. The final season before the movie comes out, of course, but like, you know, that will be in the future. Symphogear XB. It's an excellent season that left me wanting more. Oopsie whoopsie. I know you, Bunnygan. I know you want to continue playing Outer Wilds. I know it. Me ha saltado un pop-up con la voz de Zark de Outer Wilds. Hey, I know how to sell stuff. I sold Symphogear to a lot of people. I know how to sell the unsellable, alright? Yo puedo vender lo que es invendible. Así que voy a usar mis poderes para el bien y venderos Outer Wilds. But yeah, Symphogear XB is a great season that left me wanting more. And I'm not going to say anything else because I know that there are people who haven't seen it yet that are in chat right now. And that's it. Let's move on. Nimona the comic is an excellent comic. You should read it at some point. It's like one of the greatest comics of our generation. Tiene mi tropa favorita, así que me gusta mucho. Guiño guiño codo codo. But yeah. Ya lloraré suficiente con la peli. Oh god, the Symphogear movie. They can do so much, and I am so scared, but I am also so excited for it. Hopefully I will see you. I will discuss with all of you the movie when it comes out far in the future. Night, cuidado cuidado con los spoilers, que hay gente que en el chat como no se lo ha visto, con cuidado. Sí, es que XV te deja con ganas de más. Alright, so this one is a fun one because this is like a singular chapter. Let me like find out the name of it. Extreme Venomverse 4. This is Venom, but it's a magical girl, and it's big fiction. I don't really have much else to add. It's Venom, but a magical girl. That's it. Big fiction. Continue. Shin Godzilla. Oh, Shin Godzilla, it's so good. So Shin Godzilla is an excellent movie. Like, it's so pressing. It's like, it's so good. I don't really know how to put it into words, but you all should really give it a watch at some point. It's like great. Oppenheimer was great. As a physicist, I really appreciated like pointing at the screen every 5 seconds saying new physicists, so and I was like, oh, I know them. Regretfully, I know them, but like, you know. Oppenheimer was great. Okay, so I'm going to skip on this at the end, until the end, because like there's still... Entenderla fue bof. It's not really that hard to understand once you know the true story behind it, and I came in cheating because I already knew the story from going to physics class basically. But it's a great story that I think it was told greatly, I would say. Ah, vale, ya entiendo lo que me quieres decir, Knight. Ya he leído tu mensaje. Back to the Future 1, it's big fiction, and Back to the Future 2 as well. It's right here. They are my favorite science fiction movies. Actually, I'm going to put 2 there and 3 as well, if I can find it among all of those movies. Well, I cannot find it right now, but you know, it's up there, if you know. It's a great Among Us. It's a great series of sci-fi films in general. A ver, no, pero yo no sé mucho de ciencias, entendía cosas de lo que decían y me dice, sí, es que está muy bien hecha para ser lo que es. Es un biopic muy original, no es el típico biopic grabado para contarte la vida y ya está. Ahí Nolan lo hizo bien. Alright. Shin Ultraman was an okay movie. Shin Kamen Rider was a great movie. This one I completely forgot what it was about. It's like an old Japanese movie. That the first half was great and the second half was not so great. I'm trying to save the things that are here because like there are a lot of things I really need to do in order for them to make sense. But I'm trying to like search for the other one that I think I have missed it completely. Alright, Raimi's Spider-Man number 1. Raimi's Spider-Man number 1. It's a great movie. It's a great movie in general. Spidey 2, same thing. And Spidey 3 is an okay movie. It doesn't really go much higher than that. They're good, but I feel like they're still a bit overrated compared to other Spider-Man movies in general. Gunbuster. Big fiction. It's a 6 episode short OVA made by Gainax when they were starting out, and I really like it. I watched it first back in 2022, and I just have to say that it made me cry back then, and it still made me cry this year when I rewatched it again. So it's big. If you are like looking for something Gainax like and all that, well, what better way to start than with a little start of Gainax soul here. It's like right, everything that makes Gainax is right there. El Venenoso. Yeah, Venom is a fun movie, but it's not as good as El Venenoso 2, Electric Boogaloo. Because holy shit, Venom 2 is like, it's unironically very fun. Like it has a lot of undertone, how do I put this? Monster fucker vibes that I really like. We all know in chat. But yeah, Venom 2 really fun. I'm really looking forward to Venom 3. And I say this unironically. One Piece, the live action was an excellent adaptation, I would have to say. It's also like a good start if you want to like watch One Piece but don't really want to get into the manga because you don't really like those kinds of stories. So it's a good series. Like you can put it on with your family and they will get it and they will like it most likely. Yeah, we know what you are. We know. La diferencia es que yo estoy orgulloso de ellos. Hola. Me reví ambas con mi prima por las espidazonas y ahora estudia algo parecido a psicología y dijo, no recordaba que fuese todo tan gay. El actor de Eddie está en esta parte, es que está en esta parte. Like, the actor for Eddie Brock, he's so on board with the monster fucker stuff in those movies. It's so great. Alright, oh, Barbie. I think this is like an excellent movie. I don't really need to say much about it. Yeah, Eddie Brock's actor is a monster fucker and he knows what he's doing. Still. Yeah, Barbie was fun. Barbie was a great fun movie. No. Nameless. Excellent es la S tier. Y esto es lo que es para mí lo más especial. No te rayes. Aún no la he visto. Es buena. Es graciosa y muy buena. Alright. I'm going to do... hold on. I'm going to like... There we go. Gideon the Ninth. Gideon the Ninth is a... It gets an honorable mention from me. It's a great story about necromantic space lesbians. And I'm not joking, that is literally how the book presents itself to people. Coward! No. Vanagon. Because Harrow the Ninth and Nona the Ninth are peak fiction. Gideon the Ninth is an excellent introduction, but it still drags on a little bit at the beginning. And that's the one thing that separates it from Harrow and Nona. That little drag at the beginning. Guarda el cuchillo. Don't stab me, wait for me to explain myself. What's fun about Barbie is that I actually went with my university friends to watch both Oppenheimer and Barbie on the same day. So, 5 hours straight of movies. That was great. That was a great choice. And this was like right before we went to do our little Europe travel thingy. So, that was fun. That was actually very fun. Watching them back to back. I'm going to like start ordering stuff here. Alright. Touhou Luna Nights gets an honorable mention from me. It's a very short but very fun Metroidvania based on the Touhou project. It's also the game that got me back into Touhou. So if you can blame anyone or anything for getting me back into this kind of mindset, you can blame this game. This is the reason that I started getting back into Touhou. I literally bought this game last year, and on September I was like, I have nothing to play. Let's see if I have like any games that I had like on my backlog, and I just found that, played it, and that was like the initial boulder that kept rolling and snowballing into something way bigger than I once thought it would be. Las tojas del Renacimiento, yes. Me hizo gracia porque, por supuesto, me vestí de rosa para ver Barbie y fue la primera vez que usaba rosa en años. Y acabé en Oppenheimer. Incredible. But yeah, Toho Luna Nights is a very fun Metroidvania. I might play it on stream at some point. It's like very short. You can finish it in one stream if you want to. But yeah, it's very fun. It's a very fun video game. I highly recommend it if you... It's not an official... It's a fun game, I have to say. So you won't really get much out of the story if you don't really understand the characters from before. But it's still a very fun Metroidvania overall. And it's a very short one. It's like only 10 hours long. So, you know, and it's drawn beautifully well with like an excellent sprite work in general. Estaba ahí la gente todo seria y después un cupcake de frambuesa. ¡Jo, qué guay! Ok. Ruby Volume 4, 5, 6 and 7. Voy a beber. I'm going to drink some water for this. You guys are so mean to Ruby Volume 4. You guys are so mean to Volume 4. What the fuck? Like, I expected something horrible and I just got a decent story. Like, what? Sí lo soy. No opino porque no recuerdo. It's like, it's okay. Ruby 4 is standard and it doesn't have to be more than that. Like, why do people put these kinds of shows to such high standards and then get disappointed by their own high standards? Yeah, it's fine, it's just okay. Creo que ahí sale Crow y solo por eso es tier X. Nameless, ¿cómo te digo que empecé odiando a Crow? ¿Cómo te lo digo? Sí, le tiran demasiada mierda. Es lento al principio. It's a slow season, but it's because it has to be. There is no other thing about it. There's no other choice about it. It's because Ruby 4 murdered their families. Yeah, I can understand that. Hay tweets al respecto, los tenemos que buscar. No, yo es que... Calla. Yo recuerdo que empecé a interactuar con Knight porque me empezó a gritar de que a mí no me gustaba Crow. Es que es lento. Me he visto Steins Gate. I have to watch Steins Gate at some point. Pero sí, yo recuerdo decir, joder, Crow, qué asco de rata voladora, y empezar a pegarme con Knight. Y así es como empezó nuestra bella amistad. No, fue muy divertido, Knight, y yo me lo pasé muy bien, no te rayes. Luego acabé amando a Crow, pero tuvo que pasar un par de volúmenes para eso. But yeah, Ruby 4, it's fine. It's okay. So just enjoy the show. It's literally that. Se te perdona, pero seis cabrones. ¿Cómo que se me perdona? Mira, tú me gritaste por Crow y yo te hice verte sin foguear GX. Estamos en paz. Ahora tengo ganas de verlos. Basta. Good. Go watch Ruby, everyone. It's an okay show. Just get your expectations low, and then you will see that it's an okay show. It's just okay. That's it. It's an okay show that has gotten better over time. That's literally it. It's nothing more complex than that. Crow, it's my man. Que tiene muy mala suerte el pobre con la gente. Risas enlatadas. Hostia, that was a very bad joke. Oh, Dios mío. Okay, Ruby Volume 5 again. It's an okay volume. It's like, I don't really understand why people... Okay, it didn't handle correctly the whole bonus thing. But aside from that, it's okay. It's like, it's a measure that became... No, it became more good over time. So shut the fuck up. Like, and ironically, and this is like not joking, Volume 6 and Volume 7 are like very good seasons. The thing is that you have to go through Volume 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 to get there. But if you go into the first 5 volumes like with a relaxed and open mindset, you will actually enjoy it a lot. Wood, if you know, you know. Knight, me cago en todo. Alright, Ruby Volume 6. It's so good. How is Volume 6 this good? Holy shit, it's like Volume 6 is the payoff for every good thing that happened in the previous 5 volumes. And that's it. No. Peak Fiction is for RWBY Volume 7. RWBY Volume 7 is Peak Fiction, and I am not biased because I am writing a fanfic that's in the middle of Volume 7, but I am very biased. Volume 7 is Peak Fiction. Ame is having a lot of fun right now, as you all know. Como tú sabes, Mark, Ame se lo está pasando muy bien en el volumen 7. But yeah, Volume 7 is great. It's actually like one of my favorite. It's like a really good TV series, like animated show. Te lo compro, sí, 10 puntos. Knight, manita, nameless, daddy. Knight, por favor, que estoy intentando comportarme como una persona normal. But yeah, RWBY Volume 7 is like a prim and proper and great animated TV show. Volume 6 is like the inflection point between the first era of RWBY, in my opinion, which is like what came before, and from then onwards is the next era, which is like very good stuff. RWBY Volumes 1 to 5 are okay. RWBY's Volume 6 onwards are amazing, and I cannot overstate that more than anything else. They are great. If you know, you know. Alright, we're getting close to the end. Anna and the Apocalypse is an excellent movie, and I have nothing else to say about it. It's an excellent musical about the apocalypse on Christmas, so it's actually perfect for watching nowadays. It's in the season, basically. Es la temporada favorita de Z, le encantó el arco de Ironwood y su canción ya ni te cuento, la escucha mínimo una vez por semana. Yeah, Anna is Peak Fiction, but for me it's only an excellent movie. I actually got this recommended by the same person who recommended me Ghost Trick. Shoutouts a Wonder. Gracias por recomendarme Anna y el Apocalipsis, porque es una peliculaza. Muchas gracias, Wonder. Alright, let's see. Next. Blasphemous. Guys, Blasphemous is great, but not as great as people say. Alright, Blasphemous is a lot of fun. I really like it. I really like it in general, but se lo comunico yo, Naime. But there is a lot. I have been recommending Anna to everyone and anyone for years. It's a great movie. It's actually a great movie. So if you are, I'm on your side, Empirical Woodland. We shall recommend this movie to anyone and everyone together. But yeah, Blasphemous, Vanigan knows very well. I had a lot of issues with it. Mainly the parkour and the platform elements don't work very well, especially in a game where you can die via fall. Like, you can just fall and die instantly, which for a Metroidvania with Souls mechanics is not the greatest combination. And the combat was actually very fun. It just, I think that most of the bosses lacked that extra spark of something, but they were still like very fun to play against, I would have to say. But yeah, shoutouts to Fran, to Vanikan in chat, because without him I would have never finished Blasphemous properly. I'm really happy that he helped me get through that. ¿De dónde vives? Va a practicar. Que no, que sí que me gustó Blasphemous. Ok, ¿no ves que está en Great? Blasphemous está en Great for a reason, por una razón. I really liked Blasphemous as a concept. As a game, it's an okay game, and overall it's a great experience that I would recommend if you like these kinds of Metroidvania Souls games. I have a few gripes, but that's about it. Tengo un par de quejas, pero eso es todo. Sí que me gustó el juego. No te rayes. The Mystery of Mamo is another Lupin the Third movie, which gets its own tier because I have no idea what this movie is about. I literally don't know what this movie is about. Oh wait, no. No, this is trash. Trash. I need to make like a row below. Mystery of Mamo. Because I have no idea what the fuck this movie is. No, wait. This is trash. I keep like misclicking stuff. I don't understand this movie, but I think it's a great movie. Like this doesn't mean that it's a bad movie. Far from it. It's just like a psychedelic dream, if I have to describe it. Like, you have to watch it to understand what I'm speaking about, but like, it's an experience to watch this movie without knowing anything about it. But yeah, Mystery of Mamo gets its own special tier. How does that work? Surely the plot is there is a heist, Lupin III does the heist. No. Okay, so let me try to explain the plot, alright? So, in this movie, Lupin steals the Philosopher's Stone from a pyramid in Egypt and then hands it over to a guy who is working with clones of Hitler, Napoleon, and a lot of other important people from history. And that's only like the first third of the movie. That's the batshit insane first third of the movie. And it goes crazier from there. It doesn't stop. It becomes like this surrealist experience that you don't really get in any other Lupin the Third movie. It's a very weird movie. Very weird, but also very fun. But also, what the fuck did I watch? No, but like the thing is that the bad guy is cloning those people because he wants to create a utopia, basically. And Lupin the Third and the gang have to stop him, of course. That's like the whole thing. But yeah, it's a very weird movie. If you're into weird movies, watch Mystery of Mamo, I guess. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is the remaster of Kirby's Return to Dreamland for the Wii, and it gets an honorable mention from me because it's one of my favorite Wii titles of all time, and replaying it this year felt like coming back home to a place I had forgotten. But yeah, it's a very fun game. It's a very fun Kirby game that basically revived the whole franchise and gave it a new format to play with. For those who don't know, I really like Kirby in general. Like, if you give me a Kirby game, I will probably love it to death. What's not there to love about Kirby? It's Kirby. He's shaped like a friend. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Revenge Vengeance. Peak fiction. I can still quote most of the bosses nowadays. I still listen to the soundtrack on loop. I don't play it as much anymore nowadays, but I really want to get back into it at some point. It's a game. It's a great game. Tremenda OST. It was great. I still remember beating Monsoon on no hit for my first time on stream, and that was like one of my favorite moments of all streams that I have ever made. Es que es buenísimo porque let me find the clip. Hold up. Let me actually like pull up the clip. Nano machines, son. Yeah, it's actually like great. Give me like a moment because it's actually a very good clip. Mark knows what clip I'm talking about. Mark knows what clip I'm talking about. You have never given you the nanotech, exactly. Okay, here it is. I'm going to try and see if I can properly rank this here. Alright. I don't know how that looks. Okay, that looks okay. So let's rewatch one of my favorite moments of the whole year in general, alright? Give me like a moment, I will pause the music here. Porque es que estoy... No, you. POV, eres Tsubasa peleando contra Harriet. There we go. One of my favorite things of the whole year was that clip. For those who don't know, Tsubasa is like one of the characters from Symphogear, and Harriet is a character from Ruby, and I was talking about my fic there. Pero ve, eres Tsubasa peleando contra Harriet. It's so good. It's so good. I really like that. Let's put the music back on again. There we go. That was a great stream. I really had a lot of fun with that fight in general. Life of Brian. Life of Brian is an excellent movie. It has AIDS in some regard. It's poorly in some regard, but it's still a very fun movie. I really like it. ¿Cómo? Mark mostrando apoyo por Tsubasa. ¿Qué es este mundo? What has the world come to if Little Framework is supporting Tsubasa? Oh, Back to the Future 3 is right over here. Back to the Future 3 is like... It's great. Where's the... I completely forgot where I put the other two. Where is Back to the Future 1 and 2? I completely lost Back to the Future. Hold up. Oh, there they are. Yeet. There we go. Perfect. It's a bit... I think I like Back to the Future 3 a little bit more than Back to the Future 2. Es que lo dice Raiden, así que es Tsubasa Harriet. Así que más apoyada Tsubasa. Mark supporting Tsubasa. Yo estoy mostrando apoyo al odio contra Harriet. Sí, sí. Pero tú compartes el odio con Ame. Alright, so these are the Sonic IDW comics. They are good comics, and like they are great. They are like very fun. I still don't really like the way that American comics are formatted. Like I feel like in between chapters I have skipped a couple of chapters. But it was still like a fun read. Thank you, Sean, for recommending this to me. And I'm still waiting for you to watch Symphogear G and GX for this tratado, básicamente. Sean, get on with it. Tienes que verte las niñas cantarinas. Comparto signo con Ame. Esa fue la otra peor noticia del año. Eres Ame. Mark, tienes que aceptarlo. Alright, I think I have John Wick. Alright, so that's John Wick 3 and 4, and that's 2. I already watched like John Wick 1 last year, so these are like the other 3. John Wick 2 is excellent, John Wick 3 is great, and John Wick 4 is excellent once again. I feel like it was a good closure to the whole franchise in general. It ends right when it needs to, but I still feel that Parabellum could have been the true end if they had made it right. If they had made like a proper resolution instead of it being 3 movies. Like if it was 3 movies instead of 4, I would appreciate the John Wick franchise a lot more. I feel like. Alright. Blue Beetle, 18th of August, only on cinemas. It's an okay movie. It's a great movie in general. It's pretty standard. It does what it needs to do. It feels like anime at some point. It feels like Kamen Rider at some point. It's a very fun movie. I don't really have anything else to say. It's a standard superhero movie without anything holding it back, except for the fact that it's not revolutionary. That's the only thing that it isn't. Sean dice que se ve la temporada mala de las cantarinas. Ah, que se ha terminado Hey, no me lo ha dicho. Pero será cabrón. Alright. No, es broma. Nimona. Nimona gets an honorable mention from me. It's an excellent movie based on the already excellent comic. Ole! Everyone in chat is celebrating because Nimona is so good. If you haven't watched it, go watch Nimona. It's an excellent animated movie about basically being yourself, and it's great. Just go watch Nimona. Así sí, Zark, así sí. Por primera vez el chat no me quiere cancelar. The chat doesn't want to cancel me over this. For once. No, pero es que no la iba a ver. Pero bueno, Mark. Now you have to watch, Mark. Ah, terminaste. Vale, sí que la he visto, ok. Y terminé llorando. Es que Nimona is amazing. It's the perfect adaptation of an already great comic story. My goodness. Let's see. What else do we have here now? Indy 5. Okay. It's an okay movie. It doesn't really need to be anything more than that, I feel. Like, do you think that it needs to be more than that? No, it's just an okay movie. I was talking with this about this with Timbo the other day. But yeah, it's just a good movie. That's basically it. It's a good indie spin-off movie that you can look at it as, from that perspective, and it works perfectly fine, really. Me llama la atención, pero bueno, mi BFF quería verla y bueno, la vi. Menos mal. Menos mal que tu BFF le quería verla, porque madre mía. Nimona is so good. Okay, so this is a weird one. Uma Musume Pretty Derby Season 1. It's like an anime about horse girls who run around in races. And I don't really understand why I watched this show. I just found it one day and started watching it without giving it too much thought. It's okay. I think it has some lesbian undertones, but it's an okay show. I think that season 2 is praised for being better overall. Sí, es un gacha, es un anime basado en un gacha, from what I know. It's an anime based on a gacha game from Arc Systems, but I don't know, I just started watching because I had like nothing to watch at the time on September. It's an okay show. I don't know what else to say. Little Reimu or Osana Reimu. Peak fiction. Okay, so if Touhou Luna Nights was what got me back into the franchise, what got my interest picked back into the franchise, Osana Reimu is what made me jump into the well without looking back. And this is a fan-made comic from like the 2000s, and it made me cry. I cried over the Tohas. What the fuck? This wasn't in the contract. I wasn't told that I would cry because of this year. I was genuinely surprised, actually. So, like, if you're interested at all, please go ahead and give it a watch. It's free on YouTube. Knight, este es el vídeo que te pasé, te lo tienes que ver, es que es buenísimo, la virgen. Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is... Oh, it's big fiction. We don't have movies like Pacific Rim nowadays, and that makes me sad. But I also appreciate Pacific Rim more for what it is. Because if we had more like it, it would eventually be like... It would be like superhero movies where they become too much at some points. Me pillaste con la depre, estos días lo veo... No, la depre no... Jo. Te voy a dar un abrazo. Voy a encontrarte y te voy a dar un abrazo, Knight. Te voy a crujir las costillas. Everyone hug Knight in chat because they need it and they are an amazing friend. Knight, te mereces lo mejor del mundo. Y que nadie te diga lo contrario. Mucho ánimo con todo, de verdad. Ok. Si me recolocas la espalda, mejor. Tenemos que hablar de mi espalda en algún momento. Un abrazo, Knight. Ay. Un abrazo en pila. Escúchame que sé dónde vives. No, y así que te he invadido, Okay. So, CBT with Yuka Kasami is peak fiction. It's peak fiction. No, it gets an honorable mention from me. Empieza a derretirse. Joder, es que te lo mereces, de verdad. ¿Qué es eso? Busca CBT en Google. Dejémoslo ahí. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Did you just say CBT? Yes, CBT, you know, cognitive behavioral therapy. You know, the fun kind of CBT. No, but yeah, this is like a short visual novel made by a fan of Toho, basically, and it's as fun as it sounds, basically. Not the real fun CBT. No, the joke is that it looks like it's going to be that, and then it does the flip and switch. Alright. Castlevania Season 1. Pretty good Castlevania Season 1, despite only having like 4 episodes. A friend of mine does CBT and he's always careful to clarify it's not that kind, but that would help him too. Yes, exactly. It's also like fun having the fact that both of those terms have the same letters to signify them. But yeah, Castlevania Season 1, it's Alucard brrr. Yeah, Alucard goes brrr, basically. We don't see much of him in this season though. That will come next. Well, if it's around here somewhere. I don't see it. Because I feel like this is Season 3? Yeah, this is Season 3. Season 2 is this one. Right. Season 2. Oof. Both Mia. Season 2 is like so good. Castlevania Season 2 is very good, I have to say. It shouldn't die. Yeah, fuck you. You must be the Belmont. Literally fucking incredible season. Season 3, it's okay. I mean, I get where they're coming from. It's similar to Ruby Volume 4 in that regard. And in Season 4 they pick up the pace again. It just doesn't hit as well as Seasons 1 and 2, I have to say. It was still a pretty good show all in all. And I highly recommend it if you are like barely interested in these characters and the world. Like, this is a show made for bisexuals. Like, I have to just put it out there. Alucard and all of the characters are like, why is everyone so gorgeous in this show? Everyone is so pretty. Why is everyone so hot? And the answer is not global warming. Del final me encanta cómo habla cierto personaje, que no te lo esperas para nada. Claro. I mean, I really like Season 4 for what it is, but I feel like Season 1 and 2 are like the strong core of the series overall. Gundam Witch Part 2. Where did I put Part 1? Part 1? Okay, so Part 2, I liked it almost as much as Part 1. It's still a great ending. It's still a great continuation, and we got. I'm going to put it to an excellent, low excellent, low tier on excellent. But I still have some gripes with it at the end. But I think it still managed to do what it set out to do. Mostly. But yeah, Sulemio, my beloved. I really like Zuleta as a character. My poor Tanuki girl. She has gone through so much. Sí, quería que al menos pagasen porque... Sí, la verdad que sí. Lesbian. Mark está ahora mismo chillando en el chat. Alright, so I have to like put this in order. Hold up. Give me like a moment. And it should be... Yeah, right here. Dr. Stone Season 1 is excellent. Dr. Stone Season 2 is great. Dr. Stone Ryusui the Special is excellent. and Doctor Stone Season 3 is okay. The reason I'm putting Season 3 on okay is because I don't really particularly like the arc that it's adapting at the moment. Like, the anime is still great overall. I really enjoyed it each week to week. But the arcs from these other 2 seasons and the special are like more fun to me to watch basically. ¿Quién era la compañía que dijeron que no eran esposas? Bandai Namco. Saca la espada enorme. Bandai, get over here. Yeah, Bandai Namco had the audacity to say that Suleta and Miorine were not a canon couple at the end of Gundam Witch, and then the creators had to step out and say, no, they are like literally married. They are married as a romantic couple. What the fuck are you on about, Bandai? What the fuck? Bandai, you don't mess with my lesbians. You don't, or you get screwed up. Just like that. Yeah, all of the workers from the anime, they like jumped at that, and they also like released like a special art book where they are like pictured getting married and everything, which was really great to see. Bandai estaba más de Lulu que los fans raros de Yuri on Ice. Bandai was on some weird shit that day, and it's a company, so we can't really expect much from them anyways, in this kind of aspect. Five Nights at Freddy's the movie, meh. Okay, it's like I only went to watch it because it's like something that I really liked as a kid, and it was probably like a meh experience. That's it. I don't really have anything else to say about it. I enjoy more the memes about the movie than the movie itself. Toho Protest in retrospective. This great fan game, another short free visual novel based on 2 characters that I really need to get to read more about them, basically. 5 out of 10, it was missing the bite of 87, yeah. It was missing that. Ooh, The Marvels. The Marvels was a great movie. Actually, I went in expecting nothing, and I got out thinking, oh my god, Kamala, my daughter, she just like me, for real. But it got the chomp of 23. The duality of FNAF, basically. The bite of 87 or the chomp of 23. Which side are you on? But yeah, The Marvels was a fun movie in general. Like, you don't really need to say anything else about it. Kamala Khan being literally me, for real, was like one of the highlights. That's it. Markiplier side, yeah. Oh god. Ibaraki Kazen gets an honorable mention from me. This is from the creator of Osana Reimu, so of course it made me cry. It almost made me cry. It's not as good as Osana Reimu, but it's still very, very good. Sakuya gives you advice and then dabs. I am not joking, this is a literal video game. It's from the same creator as CBT with Yuka Kazami. It's, as the title says, the character Sakuya Isayoi from Toho Project gives you advice and then dabs. That's literally it. You can see her dabbing right there. That's all the game is there to be. It's a fun 20-minute game where you see a character dabbing. That's literally it. It's like one of those in-jokes that you need to experience in order to get it. The Sparrow's Midnight Diner, another fan creation from the Toho project. You can see, as the year ended, like the volume of Toho stuff grew exponentially. You can like feel it. It's an excellent slice of life manga about Mistia, which is like the character that we play in Mistia Izakaya, basically serving different customers and telling a lot of very wacky stories, basically, which are all very laid back and very slice of life in nature, basically. Ooh, this one. Okay, so this is a music CD based on the Touhou project, which it's made by the same creator of the Touhou project, basically. Give me like a moment. I have to find it. There we go. The Ghostly Field Club es La Señora del Sombrero. It's a great read. It's a you put on the music, which is on Spotify. Mark, esta es La Señora del Sombrero y su amiga lesbiana. Chat, I think Mark is broken. I think I have broken Mark. But yeah, these two characters, Renko and Mirabel, are like investigating paranormal stuff. And it's a fun read. You have to like pull up the translation on the wiki to actually understand what's going on. Because the original is in Japanese, obviously. Hay que reiniciar a Mark. Rápido, tírenle a Ame delante. But yeah, that's basically it. Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Okay, I have to put it on great. Just because it's an iconic game for the franchise. But I didn't really have... I liked Flanders' extra stage a lot. I haven't finished it. I got to like the almost last attack, and that's as far as I can get, and I don't think I can get farther than that. Pone a Ame gritando a la Hibiki. Su manera de reiniciarme es volverme un ser violento. Sí, porque esa es tu naturaleza, odiar a Ame. But yeah, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil is an iconic game that has aged very poorly, I would have to say. Delicious in Dungeon is a manga that finished this year, and it's peak fiction. There is an anime coming up next year made by Trigger, which is basically Dungeons and Dragons, but they cook the monsters. That's it, that's the whole premise, and it's a very fun story. If you want to read it, there it is, it's completed, and if you want to watch it, the anime will be coming out on January 2024, I think. I think it's on January. But yeah, it's coming right up. So, look forward to that. Sí, está animado por Trigger. Bartender is a series of mangas about a bartender. That's it. It's a fun little manga that I got into. I still have to continue reading. That's all that I have to say about it, really. Z me va a obligar a verlo solo por eso, y por ser D&D. En esta nos unimos. Pero es que es D&D y no hay fanservice. Va a ser Trigger sin fanservice, lo cual es raro para ellos. Así que va a gustar aún más. The Great Ace Attorney. As everyone here knows, The Great Ace Attorney is now my favorite game on the Ace Attorney franchise. I started playing this game on stream back on 2022, summer of 2022. Last year, around this time, I finished the first half of the game, and this year... Es que no es por Trigger, es porque el material original no tiene. Y si tiene es fanservice, pero con los personajes masculinos, lo cual es aún más gracioso. Porque the writer of Dungeon Meshi is a woman. Es una señora que sabe muy bien cómo ser delicada en esos aspectos. But yeah, The Great Ace Attorney, fuck, it hit hard. Like finishing such a long game on stream after so long, that made it extra special, and it's just my favorite game in all of the franchise now. Mark, cuando te termines el juego, tú y yo tenemos que hablar. Tengo que verme esos directos. Son 32 directos. No, y no era muy bueno haciendo voces en aquel momento. Pero bueno. Voy por el quinto caso. Good. Very good. I could probably... oh, lo siento. No estaba pensando. I could probably... dame un segundo. Voy a pasarte el canal de bots. ¿Cómo que good? ¿Cómo que good? Right. It should be right here. Vale. There you have the playlist in case you want to like check it out. Aún tenía las voces muy mal hechas y el micro sonaba fatal, porque no había arreglado los problemas de audio, pero bueno. Ahí lo tienes. Los 32 directos que le hice. 32 directos que me de fondo y mirar de reloj mientras escribo, exacto. But yeah, The Greatest Attorney Chronicles. Fuck, it's so good. If anyone in chat is still listening, you have to play this. You have to play The Greatest Attorney. If you like visual novels, you're going to love it. It's amazing. Band 6, my beloved. I simp hard for that man. Alright, back to... Mark, no. I want to, but I don't have a PC and I have a potato. A ver, no es un juego que exija mucho de ti, de recursos del ordenador, porque es una novela visual. No te exigirá mucho, yo creo. I'm going to actually remove my code. It's way too hot in here. A ver, I'm sweating. Granted, also been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, but I've been listening. Hey, that's perfectly fine if you want to like lurk or do anything else. That's perfectly understandable and valid. Like you don't have to pay 100% attention. Like we're all here just to chill on our own and have fun on our own ways. So you don't have to excuse yourself or anything about that. Or anything like that, actually. Acá somos susatistas y los susatistas funamos a Band 6. Yo soy ambos. Cagaste. Seguro que te tiraría en el mío, pero tengo miedo de que pase el efecto Borderlands. Esto no te lo tiro porque sí. No haberme comprado en Aviación. I'm in the last 6 episodes of the current season. Ooh, nice. I have to say, I dropped Jujutsu Kaisen, but I dropped it in the manga because there was like a particular arc in the manga that I didn't really enjoy, and I dropped it. I'm sorry. Malasia. ¿Cómo que Malasia? What do you mean Malasia? Clown Corpse. Clown Corpse is a great... It's a great webcomic about a force of lawkeepers who dress as clowns and have clown abilities. Yes, it sounds as wacky as it is, but that's the literal premise. If you are interested in that, go read it. It's free online. Just search for Clown Corpse on the internet and you will probably find it really soon. Comenta si puedes por encima. Yeah, but like my issues with Jujutsu Kaisen in Brickle Woodland stem from an arc that was far... I think it was right after Season 2, like after... Or maybe it was Season 2, so I don't remember. But I have my gripes with it. I dropped Jujutsu Kaisen at the Shibuya arc, yeah, that one. Because it was impossible for me to read. Yeah, that was where I dropped it as well. I don't think I will be going back at it anytime soon. They're still good kids, but they're not my kind of good kids. Like the story is not what I enjoy, I would say. Renfield. Renfield is a fun movie. It's a fun Dracula modern movie, basically. That's it. I don't really have much to say about it. Forbidden Scrollery. An official manga of the Toho project. So imagine a Call of Cthulhu campaign where you are an investigator and you get enthralled by the mysteries of the universe, and your mind slowly starts to go crazy with its new forbidden book that you open and you read, and you keep digging deeper and deeper into this paranormal reality outside of your control. That's Forbidden Scrollery. It's a literal Call of Cthulhu campaign written in a how do you say this? In a manga format, basically, with the Toho characters cast, and also one of my favorite characters of all time, called Kosuzu, who is right there on the cover page. But yeah, it's She is such a little gremlin. I love her so much. For me, I don't know if I just saw it was too long, but I can't connect with the characters anymore, nor the plot. I'm only here for Yuta, not gonna lie. See, I don't even know who Yuta is. Que puedo dejarte pasar otras cosas, pero ¿qué cojones venía eso? No es que no saca el bate de béisbol. Jigen Daisuke is an okay movie based on the character of Jigen Daisuke from Lupin the Third. It's a straightforward crime drama, action crime drama, actually, and it's fun. That's basically it. All right, we're on the home stretch, everyone. Touhou Ice Fairy is a great. It's still on early development, so I'm going to give it an okay, but it has potential to grow into a better game. Basically, it's a fun game, so that's what you have to expect from it, anyways. It is from the movie. It's a good movie, actually. Yeah, but there's a point where I'm just like, I don't really want to watch anything made by MAPPA anymore. I don't really want to support that kind of stuff, nor promote it. Menos mal que estar con esa escena porque mata a Gege. Madre mía. Tengo miedo. Touhou 8, Impressible Night. Yeah, the Bible is pretty good. This is like one of the most. This is like one of the favorite Touhou games for all of the community, for all the fandom in general, and I can see why it's a very fun and very fair bullet hell, and you can actually learn a lot and you can get to the end pretty easily, even if you haven't played bullet hells in the past. It's a great shmup in general, and you can actually also practice a lot of the patterns beforehand. So, you know, points for that. Actually, I think this is also like the game where you fight Marisa again. So, you know, eso se lo dejo a Night ahí, de regalo. ¿Recuerdas lo que más odiaba de Fine? Peor. Ay, Dios, no. La verdad es que no recomiendo el bullet. Sí, en este juego te pegas con Marisa. Ah, Jojolion. I started reading Jojolion again. Where is it? I completely lost it. Oh, here it is. Jojolion is excellent. I don't have much to say for it. I'm still in the middle of rereading it. But it gets an excellent from me, basically. Ladridos de perro, Night, no. Es que me da miedo preguntar qué escena estáis hablando. I'm scared to ask what scene you guys are talking about. Wild and Horned Hermit. The origin of Kazen Ibaraki gets an honorable mention from me. It's not as good as Forbidden Scrollery, but it's still a very good manga. I really like Kazen as a character. Touhou 7 is the first Touhou game that I completed on my own, and yeah, it's actually very fun. Who would have thought that Touhou games are actually fun and to play, you know? He vuelto y solo he pillado que es de Jujutsu Kaisen y ladridos de perro. Increíble. No, es que no, y encima de la nada, es que me estoy poniendo... tengo miedo ahora de preguntar. But yeah, Touhou 7 is the first Touhou game I completed on my own. It's incredible. It's incredible. Eso me basta para saber de qué escena me habláis. Uf. Everyone knows but me what scene you guys are talking about. Holy shit. But yeah, Touhou 7, probably the best Touhou for anyone to start playing with. Like, because it's one of the easier Touhou games, and it also like gives you a free shield. A free shield every once in a while, so you can take a free hit without, you know, having to bother much about anything else. You don't need to know, Tark, lo hacemos por tu salud mental. No, si yo no quiero saberlo, no os preocupéis. Repite, ¿cuál Touhou para empezar? El 7. Perfect Cherry Blossom. No, si no voy a volver a Jujutsu Kaisen, no os preocupéis. The Hunger Games, well, the first movie. It's a great movie. I don't really have much to say. We all know the Hunger Games craze in this time nowadays. It's like resurging nowadays, and I have to still rewatch the other 3 movies. Haunting in Venice was an okay murder mystery. That's it. It dipped its toes a little bit in the horror department, which I didn't expect. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still a simple murder mystery. You know, like really fun to watch, but nothing else really. You will not really get much from it at the end of the day. Señora del Sombrero, Electric Boogaloo. So this is a fan anime. Yes, a fan-made anime show about the girls from Ghostly Field Club, which are Renko, la señora del sombrero, according to Mark, and Mary, which is the blonde lady over there. And wow, holy shit, these people know how to do stuff, because this is like, out of the few Toho anime that I have watched, this is like one of the best, bar none. Like, this is very well made. There's only like 3 episodes available at the moment, but they are very well made. If you are interested in the franchise, you will eventually have to watch this, because even though it's not canon, it's still very faithful to canon in its own regard. Deja de romper a Mark, por favor, que le va a dar al pobre. Y aquí Mark, aquí, zarandea una Ame Chibi delante de Mark. ¡Mata! Carol at the End of the World is one of the most boring apocalypse stories that you could ever see, and it gets an honorable mention from me because it's so well made. It's so good. It came out on December. Now that I think about it, so you still have some time to watch it before the end of the year. It's great. I don't know. It's like a really relaxing and soothing apocalypse that you don't really expect it nowadays, you know, from apocalypse stories. It's great. It really speaks to the human nature in particular. Desconozco todo, solo entiendo Señora del Sombrero. Okay, so I'm going to save that. Okay, so this is like the second CD, which is also great. I think this is like a little bit better in my opinion, because it fleshes out the characters and the stories a little bit more. So this is, let me see, this is Changeability of a Strange Dream. It's like Ghostly Field Club, but a little bit better. That's basically all I have to say. 3 señores del sombrero, madre mía, pobre Mark. Alright. Shy, Season 1. Yep, pretty good. Didn't expect it to be as good as it was. 3, 2, oh my god, Nameless, what are you doing? Nameless, stop counting. I'm scared. But yeah, Shy Season 1 is great. I have to read the manga now. But I'm very happy that I took that recommendation. Thank you, Sebas, for recommending me Shy. And yeah, it's a great anime. Le tengo mucha fe a la segunda temporada, yo también. Touhou 9, Phantasmagoria of Flower View. Peak fiction. It's peak. Still need to finish watching Shy. I'm up to date with the English release of the manga. Ooh, nice. I'm not up to date with the manga, so I will have to do that on 2024. But yeah, this is probably my favorite Touhou game, and which is weird because this is like the black sheep of the franchise. But I don't know, there's like something about it that I really like, and I'm going to try and play now a little bit of it once we finish the tier list here. And finally, Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. You guys already know my answer. We finished this game yesterday on stream. I had a lot of fun playing it on stream, and it was great. Once again, thank you, Wonder, for recommending this. Volume 4 is, I think, up to the end of the anime. Alright, got it. Once again, shit, but my kind of shit, exactly. Well, thank you, Disturbia, there we go. But yeah, Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, Big Fiction. I really enjoyed it. And if you guys are like interested in short mystery kinds of games, mystery puzzle games, go ahead. This is a 100% recommendation from me. Man, these two games, Greatest Attorney and Ghost Trick, are like Shu Takumi grabbing me by the neck and squeezing it hard as he can, because like, it's like, man, I didn't expect to be... if I had a nickel for every time Shu Takumi tried to kill me emotionally with a game, I would have 2 nickels. Which it isn't much, but you know, it's weird that it happened twice in the same year. But yeah, that's it. We finished the... There we go. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There it is. The tier list of 2023. Ahora vuelvo, sí, no te preocupes, Nate. The 2023 tier list has been made. Man, it has been... Yeah, it has been a very good year. A very great year in general. Like, the fact that there is so much Big Fiction here, I might have to like move some of here to the honorable mentions. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like that. The fact that there is so much Big Fiction is already like the sign that it was a great year overall. But like all of it, from the good to even the bad and the weird, it was great, and I'm so thankful that I could share it with all of you in some small way. That was a lot of stuff, and for 2024, let's do it even more than that. Let's go for 300 now. I'm joking. I'm not going to force myself. I'm just going to go along with the ride, and try to hopefully have a year that is half as good as this one, because 2023 has been probably one of my favorite years of all time, and I'm not even joking. I'm like speaking 100% seriously, and I'm really thankful to have all of you being a part of that year. Thank you so much, everyone. Voy a beber un poco de agua porque joder. I really love all of you guys so much. It's been a great year, and you have been part of that, and you being part of that made it even a lot better. Thank you. Alright then, who wants to play some Touhou 9 then? Well done getting through all of that, thank you. It's been a while since I last spoke so much. Que vamos a llorar, hombre. Os voy a obligar a llorar. En 2024 se viene a obligarte a jugar juegazos. Sí, tampoco es que no he jugado muchos. I haven't really played a lot of video games this year, aside from the ones that I played on stream. Pero sí. Volví. Nada, Night. Estaba dando las gracias a todos por darme un año tan bonito y tan fantástico. Y que es aún más fantástico solamente porque habéis estado ahí. Como que Fire Emblem... Yo no voy a tocar Fire Emblem ni con un palo ardiendo, lo siento. No. Me van a secuestrar. I'm going to be kidnapped. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to save the... I'm going to download that. If it works... What? Tío, el Three Houses Man, que es... No. Es que no puedo. Es que me son imposible. Lo siento. Oli, hey, welcome in, Mizu. Okay, so... It's not downloading anything, so that's a bit weird. Esta página está intentando Firefox. Oh, bueno, ok. Oh my god. Mizu! Thank you so much for the Prime. Damn, yeah, thank you so much. Explícate ahora mismo, Zar. Es que no sé, no me llama Fire Emblem. Nunca me llama la atención, no sé qué decir. Hombre, let's... I will probably try to download this after stream again. And if not, I will probably just remake it on my own. Come on, you can do it. Ah, there it is. There we go. Perfect. De mes a mes. Muchas gracias, Mizu. No, yo no digo que sea una misión imposible. Estoy diciendo que no me gusta, que no me llaman la atención, que es diferente. Alright, everyone. I think we have like 50 minutes, so until we finish the stream. So I think I'm going to switch and play some Touhou 9 so that you can see some of my crazy, some of the crazy stuff that I've been doing these past few months. Se entiende, no problem. Give me a moment. I have to like pull out the game. Alright, should be showing up right now. Víctor me ha dicho que es difícil sacarte de casa por tus estudios. Cierto. Espero que el juego no se escuche muy alto. Tojas. In my defense, de juegos como Fire Emblem a mí nunca me han gustado ni me gustan. Pero es que la historia es tan buena que me hace la pena completamente. Algún día. Algún día. Pero te quiero invitar a Hidromiel. Algún día. Let's see. ¿Se está viendo el juego y todo? Can anyone like confirm that the game is on like stream at the moment? It should be. Mira. There we go. Okay, it's showing up perfectly and nice. There we go. Yep, we see the game. Thank you. Alright, so this is Touhou 9. It's a weird game because it's a versus shooter instead of being a one-person shooter game. So like, se ve, oh, nice. So I should probably do a regular run. Ok, which character do I play? Voy a jugar como Marisa, porque en este juego Marisa es top tier. Marisa is the top tier of this game. So like, as a test run, it's already spring but it's still a bit chilly. When you eat too much saved ice, you will get a stomachache. So what's wrong? So you're the reason it's so cold here. Did you forget to wear your stomach warmer? Yeah, the dialogue in this game, in these kinds of games, is like wacky. Okay, so Night Room 4, yes. So this game, basically you have to kill the fairies that are on the screen, and that creates bullets for the other to have to go through. As you can see, I'm the one on the left, and the AI is the one on the right. So right now I'm just like basically stalling for time. And if I shoot one of the enemies, they all explode in a little chain, as you can see. And they send some pellets to the other side. Now, if you... God damn it, Chirno. Chirno, you could survive for like a fucking moment. It's not that hard. I'm trying to explain the game. But yeah, basically... There we go. Basically... There we go. So that was like an L2. So... When you kill the fairies and you send back the minions and everything... Whoop, whoop. Oh god. So when you get... So, there's a lot. Yeah, this is Chirno's perfect map. Yeah, this is like the theme. This is Adventure of the Lovestruck Tomboy. Like the theme comes from here. Right. So I'm going to pause the game because I have to like explain a lot. So, la categoría, cierto. Thank you so much. Joder. Así se me olvida. The category should be... Now we should be playing Touhou 9, Touhou Project in general. There we go. Ya, creo que no voy a tocar los juegos nunca. Dame libritos para los bullets, me repelen mucho. No, pero este es gracioso. This one is a fun one, because when you kill an enemy, they delete bullets that are next to each other. And when you have a lot of points down there on the middle of the bar, you can get to use special attacks. And they also delete bullets, mostly. And the maximum power, it basically sends a boss to the other side. Now, this is like one of the most chaotic Touhou games, because as you can see, there's like there are no patterns. Okay. Oh, there it is. So, As you can see, there are no patterns in this game. It's mostly a chaotic match more than anything else, right? So you have to learn the mechanics of knowing how to chain fairies. You have to learn how to delete bullets. You have to learn when to use the spells to delete more bullets and send them over to the enemy side. And once you clear all the story mode for every character, you basically go to the extra mode, which is an even harder version because you have to do it no hit. Because at least at the beginning of the Komachi My Beloved, mi Shinigami favorito, at the beginning of on normal mode, you have like lives, so you can get hit a couple of times before losing a life. So it is something that is not in other Touhou games. So this one is actually easier than most Touhou games, but then becomes a bit weird. Tenía un amigo que era muy fan de los Touhous. Lo único que cambió es que ya no es mi amigo, pero bueno, joder. Shinmizu, aunque no era tan amigo. Lo siento. Espero poder mejorar eso. Si unos cuantos frames de unos juegos, si fue horrible, no sé cómo podía escalar tanto. Eventually you get used to it, or you just don't. Like it's not. No one has to like play the games to understand it. You know. You can just read the wiki or just interact with the fan stuff, right? There we go. So you want to clear as many bullets as possible to send them over to the other side. And after a certain time in this mode, the AI will be vulnerable, and they can get hit. But you have to survive until that point, basically. Nada, cuando te digo unas tojas me entra nostalgia buena, va. So this is like, as you can see, the AI is like very aggressive in this mode. But honestly, it's not really as hard as it seems. At first, it's not as hard as it seems. You need to like learn the mechanics. Because once you understand that you can delete bullets, that's like basically that's the whole game. So every 5 million points you get a life, and if not, you have to like basically start from the beginning. Like that. Now, some bullets are only destroyable via the spell cards, well, the little spells that you shoot by charging the meter on the bottom of the screen. Oh god. There we go. My goodness. Oh, that's enough. Woo! You know, the fun thing about this mode is that I'm playing as the... hidratarme, thank you so much. So this character, Ekishiki, so she's like a Yama, so she's like a person who judges people after they die. And basically, I'm playing as the final boss of the game right now. And as you can see in the right screen, you will see... Oh my god. Okay, so I got a bit cocky there. But basically, her thing is just shooting bullshit because fuck that. It's a random bullshit go, but it's really fun random bullshit in general. Oh, we're here with Cirno again. Our favorite love-struck tomboy. Go. Yeah, all of the like the yellow things on the right side, like those are bullets that you cannot destroy, and they are very hard and annoying to take care of, basically. All right. Oh yeah, the little birds are like spirits. And when I focus, which is like that thing that makes me shows my the thing that shows my hitbox. This thing, it's here. The little red dot, that is the hitbox. If it doesn't hit that little red dot, then I'm free. That's the thing here. And the bigger red dot, that's like a scope for activating spirits. You have to activate them first, and then you can destroy them. Because if you destroy them, basically you don't get the bonus of destroying the bullets as well. Oh great, you. And now I send a 3 boss over that. There are like 2 ways of sending bosses, and one of them is like the superior one, which is with the spell points over there on the top left. There we go. So like on the top left on the top left of the screen right here. Once those numbers reach 100,000, 300,000, and 500,000, they send a free boss over to like the other side to mess with the opponent. But of course, the other opponent can do the same to you and then send a boss back. Oh no, Raisin, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. No! So I need to get to 5 million points before I get hit, otherwise I have to restart all over from the beginning. Yes, I am a masochist. Why? How did you notice? Oh, I forgot. I completely missed that. No matter. There we go. Yeah, it's very chaotic. It's a very chaotic game, but I really like the chaos. It's not a forcefully you have to do this A, B, C in that particular order whenever you have to play. It's more flexible in that regard. Come on. There we go. Hola, yo y mi lag volvimos. No te preocupes, Nameless. Oh dear, they always like to send the bosses at first, and then ask questions later. The thing is, if you kill a boss, you actually like, get a lot more rewards than just if you just counter send another boss, because when you send a boss, the other player or the other AI basically can send the boss back to you if they hit the spell points or they use a full meter basically. So it's a little bit of like who sends the boss first and then countering that as quickly as possible. Hombre mía, Tsubasa. Tsubasa no. Tsubasa no. She's back. She's back for revenge for what I'm doing to her own pick. There we go. Las de palabra. Uy, Víctor me está contando cosas interesantes. Ganamos. We beat Tsubasa. Hay 9 episodios. There's like 9 episodes. And this is episode 4. Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh shit, oh god, oh fuck. No. Ah, I thought, oh, I have a life, nice. I'm going to delete that. I'm sorry. Me dijo Víctor que mañana te llevará galleta. My goodness. So this is Night of Nights. For those who, this is where Night of Nights comes from. Yes, this is Dio. No, no sale ninguno. Un puto muerto. Come on, Sakuya, stop shooting knives. Oh my goodness. Se aguardo un momento, yep. Hey, extra life. So the Yin Yang balls over here on the top left, those are like main lives. Ah, Marisa. Vamos a pegarnos con Marisa. El peor personaje. I don't like playing against Marisa. I'm sorry. My fucking god. Why must you do this to me, Marisa? Like, the problem with Marisa is that. Lasers that you cannot delete. Oh. Me cago en todo. It's like Marisa is basically spawn camps you. Which is not bad, it's just I wish she didn't. She's the top tier of the game for a reason. Fucking laser. Like the problem with my is that it's the laser. No questions about that. What the fuck? No! Ah, I was so close. Yo voto por Rin. Rin creo que no sale en los juegos Nameless. Lo siento. I'm so sorry. But yeah, the fun aspect of this game is that it's a very fast-paced and also like more laid-back thing in the sense that you can just play it without like progress. Sure, you may lose some progress, but like you can get it real quick if you, because the matches are like very fast. All right. Ooh, almost a whole life from that match alone. Marisa clears. Marisa clears it's an actual meme of the meta of this game. Because the fun part of this game is that you can actually play it online with people. Ah, this is Mistia from the... So that is Mistia from the game that we're playing on stream, Mistia Sakaya. That's her. And we just beat her up. For no real reason other than we could. Also, as you can see, like the AI likes to move around with no rhyme or reason. Like the AI in this game is just sitting, like it calculates the safe spot and then moves towards it. Lyrica, I'm going to literally unblock your piano. There we go. My goodness. Ah, Tsubasa. We're back to Tsubasa. Of course he's stuck with a boss. Yes, that's all of that for me. Thank you very much. All of that back. Thank you very much. That's it. Está bien el juego. It's a good game. It's a fun game. Sakuya! Don't fucking do this to me, Sakuya. You know, the hard part of this game is actually stopping to shoot. Going to force yourself to stop shooting for a moment. Come on. Come on. There we go. The hard part about Sakuya is that the knives come from off screen, and if you're focused on... Hey Marisa! If you're focused on... I already said I haven't lied at all. If you're focused on your screen only, then you will get instantly wrecked by the homing knives. Perdón, ando muriendo de alergia, no te preocupes. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so I hit one of these spirits that I activated because the spirits usually go down. Ooh, laser. Marisa. Simply Marisa. Like, I would try to like, explain what I'm trying to do here. But you see what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to survive. There we go. There are no humans who don't lie. Therefore, one who can with great confidence say they do not lie is in itself the proof of a lie. F por Marisa. Marisa me ha quitado 2 vidas. Ah, yes, el mayor temazo de todo el juego. Man, Wind Gold Girl is such a great name and a great track. Temazo. The annoying part about her are those homing missiles. None of that. Oh no. I don't even know what happened there. Ah! I don't even know what happened there. Die already. No! Those shots are always coming in so fast, I don't even know when to counter them. I'm not even bothering with you anymore. Okay, now we see another one back. So that's basically how you play the game. You have to play with the boss encounters. You also have to play with the bullet deletion and try not to get hit. Komachi! I really like Komachi. So she's like a Shinigami, so like she's like the Grim Reaper of this world. And she has like this very nice mentality about work. I really like her. Komachi, my beloved. But now I have to beat you up. Yeah, so Komachi throws coins at you because she's like the Grim Reaper. She carries people across the Sansu. Get me out of here. Ah! Dios mío, my goodness. Yeah, that's an easy L2 to clear. Another L. Well, no, that's an EX attack, actually. I am perfectly normal, that was not good. Oh. Alright, so now that we have beat up our co-worker, let's go beat up Reimu. It looks like more time is required for the cherry blossoms to scatter. Having said all, when comparing the people of Gensokyo to the people of the outside world, the bad ones of Gensokyo are still fewer. The sins of the ones residing in these cherry blossoms here have no relevance to the crimes of the outside world. The law is decided by humans, sins that cannot be judged by laws or judged by me. No, it's still the same as ever. Always with the it will be soon. When exactly will the cherry blossoms return to normal? You came at the perfect time. How is it? Have you understood my teachings, and are you keeping to them? Like I said, I baked and made things edible, various things. There are many sinful souls under the violet cherry blossoms. Souls with virtue and are ferried in order to Higan. The cherry blossoms here will be the very last. No, not just here, but the very last will be the cherry blossoms in general. Is that so? And cleaning up cherry blossoms is the most annoying task. When all that is left are the cherry blossoms, Gensokyo will begin reading a new calendar. This year is the year of rebirth, which comes upon us every 60 years. One could say it's Gensokyo's 60th birthday. And the cherry blossoms represent death after resurrection. Why does this kind of year come once every 60 years? It is often said that it is of the zodiac, but that is just what humans conjectured afterward. 60 years is really a number form of all of nature expressed. Sun, moon, and stars comprise the three lights. Spring, summer, fall, and winter comprise the 4 seasons. Wood, water, fire, earth, and metal comprise the 5 phases. Combine the 3 lights, 4 seasons, and 5 phases. 3 times 4 times 5 equals 60. 60 is a combined number of complete nature revealed. In other words, nature is reborn once every 60 years. Gensokyo will resurrect this year. So that's how it is. I wasn't born 60 years ago, so I can't confirm anything. If you have insight, you should understand right away. The ones who have seen this incident 60 years ago were not too clamorous, were they? There were some that were a bit too clamorous. Memories of the past 60 years revolt. Also, it was not a particularly unique incident, so it is easily forgettable. So that's how it is. No wonder I didn't feel any danger from it. Hey, I won't be tricked. The reason the flowers are blooming is because you guys were fucking off, right? The phantoms multiply once every 60 years. The flowers are a result of that. Earthquakes, eruptions, tsunami, wars. I am not sure exactly what, but... Ya estás otra vez con las niñas. No son niñas. It doesn't matter what it is, if you guys just work at it, everything would turn back to normal. Now we have to survive 2 minutes without getting hit. So that's not going to happen, obviously. There we go. Send back. I think I just got... Yeah, I think I just got an extra life from that. Ah, there we go. Ok, lo que tú digas. Oh my goodness, no. Yeah, that attack is a little thing. A ver, no sé por qué querías que lo borraras, antes ponía... No ponía nada, la verdad. Nope. I am not dealing with that. That attack, I need to have the L2 ray for that. And the music in this game is so good. It's also like very atmospheric. Ah, get sent back, you idiot. There we go. That's enough. GG. Give me like a moment. Give me a moment. Hold up. Es que the thing is, I cannot show the ending on screen, so I have to block it. Tengo que bloquear el ending, básicamente. How I'm going to block that is up to me. So I should have prepared this before stream. I didn't. I'm sorry. Where is it? Ah, there we go. Perfect. Disfrutad. Es que estoy obligado por copyright a no enseñar el ending en directos. Ok. Entiendo. It's like you guys are not going to be able to see anything. I'm sorry about that. Like, that's how it is with these kinds of games. Man, this is like the last thing that I had to do to complete the game. So finishing it right before the end of the year feels, it feels nice. Congratulations, ending 14. Well, that's it for today. That's it for this stream, for the 2023 looking back stream. I don't know how to call it. But thank you everyone for being here. It's been a lovely game. A lovely stream. I've had a lot of fun with all of you. And I will see you all next year as we continue with Mr. Sisakaya, and I have to think of a new game to stream. So, look forward to that as well. Let's go through all of this real quick. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. It's been a fantastic stream. And there we go, guys are not playing. Yes. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. Well, it's been a lovely stream and a lovely time. And I will see you all next year, whenever that happens. Muchas gracias otra vez por estar aquí, de verdad. I cannot stop repeating myself. But have a good night, everyone. Have a good rest of your day, of your evening, whatever it is. And thank you for the stream and Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope that 2024 will be good for all of you. And Happy New Year once again. Thank you for being here, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Hasta el año que viene, ya.